Can I say one more thing?
After you're done today, or your email address, you can send a test email to make sure that you receive it.
Well, he did. It showed me that he got my paperwork. He admitted in the last receipt that he received my
Okay,
paperwork.
and
So why would he send it? Well, why wouldn't I get it back? My email is legit. It's my phone right here.
okay,
Also a jurisdictional challenge, right?
before we get to that, Engineer Sessions, you want to respond before we continue?
Yes, Your Honor, I do want to make a record. This defendant has already availed himself to the jurisdiction of the courts of the state by admitting to having a driver's license. And also further add that the 10th Amendment has allotted and given police powers to the state, which then allows the state to create criminal laws under which this defendant must avail himself to. I further add that, again, as the court has acknowledged, that this defendant has at least once received the discovery to his email, to his correct email. So any more allegations of not receiving discovery would be improper, given that we have it at least proven that he has it at least once. And there have been no additions or corrections since the discovery was done the first time.
May I respond?
I'm gonna wrap this up, you can respond and.
Yeah, just briefly if I may. Well, this young lady here to basically
Mr. Sessions,
respond to Mr. Sessions to respond to her statements in Michigan. They're locking people up for not having a driver's license. I was compelled.
there are people
But I reserve my rights. This was the law.
as well.
Pardon?
People get locked up for murder as well.
Well, I understand that, but what I'm saying is the corpus delicti, they're going off written statements. You know the corpus delicti rule under the Michigan Supreme Court case, as well as the federal court case. Where's the body of a crime? They're saying ammunition, all this, that. Where's the guns at? Where's the victim at? Strangulation, where's all this? Where's the medical?
I wouldn't know because we haven't
And
had
then,
anything.
okay, but no, jurisdiction once it's challenged, it must be proven by the people. This is state and federal law, from the Michigan court. So I'm demanding that jurisdiction, I mean, they're already in default, but still again, I'm demanding jurisdiction be challenged, personal subject matter and territorial jurisdiction. Even when I was in prison, I had interactions with Kenworth, chief prosecuting officer for the state. I reserved my right stand in prior proceedings, as well as I was compelled to obtain a driver's license. And I reserved my rights. That's all the law mandates, that I reserve my rights, which I have done. And right now, this lady, Mrs. Prosecutor, I can't remember her name, Mrs. Sisson, Esquire Sisson, and this gentleman here, they're in conspiracy and violating federal and state law. They commit crimes, and I demand that their oath of office, their law, their license to practice law, amongst other things, be given to me, as well as their bond, as well as you, Judge, Your Honor. Also, like I say, jurisdiction has been challenged, and they have to prove it first based on the case law, which I have noted in this paperwork. They can't get around that. We can say, well, yeah, they're talking about reserving rights and all that. Okay, but still the law from the state Supreme Court, Court of Appeals, and federal jurisdictions clearly mandates that once jurisdiction is challenged, the person asserting jurisdiction has to prove it. And all they have is statements. Under the corpus delicti rule, out-of-court statements is not evidence, so these charges should be dismissed. Where is the body of the crime, Judge? You went to law school, you're a practitioner.
I don't know because I haven't heard testimony to know.
Well, that's not how it works with jurisdiction.
That's how, so, do you have any last?
Well, I would like,
Statements, because I need to.
okay, I would like to challenge jurisdiction again, which I have done from the onset of this case, personal, subject matter, and territorial jurisdiction. State and federal case law is clear, in which this court being inferior to the higher courts must adhere to their oath of office, their bond, and so on and so forth, their license to practice law, and the Michigan rules of Code of Judicial Conduct, and must compel the people to prove jurisdiction, which they're asserting. Where's the proof? You have to show this court. That's at any stage of the proceeding, the law allows it.
Okay. So on discovery, I saw paperwork, department email address that you provided to the court is not a record, that discovery was sent. I'm not sure if it's an email, please don't remember. There's another email you would like to be sent to, I will ask the prosecutor to do so. 2, for requesting license numbers from everyone, my name is right here in front of you. You go right on.
I ain't say nothing.
RP numbers are available for you to look up as they are for any general funds, okay?